Hey, what's up? Rick Kamla, Hall of Famer Steve Alexander. We are Fantasy NBA today, and we are going to break down Wednesday's slate in the NBA. It's a big time of year. Decisions are very important. You're trying to make the playoffs. You're trying to get buys. You're in a quarterfinal matchup right now. It is Cam. It is Doc, and we're going to get you ready for Wednesday with the fantasy goodies, the betting goodies as well. Speaking of betting goodies, BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting in 2025. Whether you're a seasoned fan or a first-time bettor, BetOnline is your ultimate game day companion with the largest selection of odds, everything from the NBA and college basketball, NHL, UFC. BetOnline continues to be your number one sports betting source. From every three-pointer to hat trick, BetOnline has you covered with the odds, the stats, and more for every game, every play, and every win. BetOnline, the game starts here. Doc, take us into your five streamers for Wednesday
Hello.
night.
Hello, Ricky Props.
Hello, dude. What's
How are
up?
you? How are you?
I'm chilling, man.
All right. All right.
I'm chilling. Down the stretch we come, Doc.
Let's go. I'm gonna go with my five streamers for Wednesday night as Ty Jerome, who man, I broke down some stats on that dude tonight or earlier today. I'm a I'm all in on Ty Jerome. Like Cleveland is probably going to be resting some guys because they're going to win the East. I mean, it's kind of a done deal, right? There's no reason to run Donovan and Darius and Evan and Jared out there every night. Like, let Ty Jerome just do his thing. Like, I'm feeling some Ty Jerome silly season for a team that really doesn't qualify or at a first glance appear to be a silly season team. So really feeling some Ty Jerome right now. Chris Dunn, who is playing as we speak on, when we're recording this. So we don't know what he did here, but as we really broke down last night, 3 steals a game, not a big scorer, not a big highlight guy, but does a little bit of everything. Norm Powell is out. I'm kind of feeling Chris Dunn and also Bogey Bogdanovich, I guess, while we're at it. But Chris Dunn, um, initially Kyle Filipowski, who, dude, listening to you try to say Filipowski's name last night, like made my heart warm and flutter a little bit because I like it when other people cannot do stuff that I normally cannot do. But Kyle Filipowski, initially I was like, if Walker Kessler's not playing, I'm playing Filipowski. If Kessler is playing, I'm probably not. Now I'm just like, pick up Kyle Filipowski, put him in your lineup, and just let him rip. Walker Kessler and the rest of all the good Utah players are out tonight on Wednesday. Filipowski's going to have a double-double. He's going to hit threes. He's going to block shots. He's going to do everything you want him to do. Go get him. There's no reason he should be sitting on your waiver wire. Who else we got? Najee Marshall and Spencer Dinwiddie and also / Dante Exum and / Max Christie. Like the poor Dallas Mavericks, as Rick predicted last night, Kyrie Irving is done. He may be done he's definitely done for this season. He may not even play next season. He's probably going to opt into his player option in Dallas. He's probably going to get paid to sit at home and rehab his knee. And then he's going to try to rebuild what he had going. And what he had going, the fact that dude, after Nico traded Luka and ripped the heart out of that team, after he blew out his knee, and he knew his knee was blown, dude. Kyrie knew he was hurt. He still let Anthony Davis carry him to the free throw line and hit 2 meaningless free throws in his life just because he's that kind of warrior when he actually cares about what's going on. Like that to me was one of the more meaningful moments of the NBA season. And props to Kyrie. Get well soon, bro. I was all in on you this year. People told me I was nuts. You were a warrior, and you did what you could do. I mean, 39 minutes a night. I don't know. I don't know if that impacted what happened or not, or if it was just because you ran into a 7-foot tall monster and blew your knee out. But so sad. Like I went from being a guy I was never Kyrie to now I will fight for Kyrie. So there's that. But Najee Marshall, Spencer Dinwiddie, and Dante Exum and Max Christie, like those are the guys that are all going to have to step up. I feel like Najee Marshall is probably the safest bet. I think I know you don't like him, but I'm kind of thinking Dinwiddie is going to be good the rest of the way, but I don't know. But all those guys are sort of good to go. And then we got poor Triple J, Jaren Jackson Jr., down and out, week to week. It's going to be a rough road for Triple J. I mean, I think the goal at this point is to have him healthy for the playoffs. So I'm not expecting much more from Jaren Jackson Jr. the rest of the way, which means Santi Aldama should ball out. I think Santi Aldama is an awesome streamer and an awesome pickup right now.
That is Hall of Famer Steve Alexander. Aldama's questionable for this game against OKC. So is Ja Morant. And as you said, JJJ is out. I want to go back to the Kyrie Irving thing. I believe, Doc, that I believe that he's done enough to get a max extension from the Dallas Mavericks. And I believe that the Mavericks should actually do something good and pay this man. Okay, he helped you get to the finals. He's a max player, period. But he's not making max money. Make him a max player. Continue to put the love into him. It'll help his rehab. He'll come back, next year. I don't know, February or March. Okay, 11 or 12 months from now, right? For a stretch run. Maybe you've acquired Kevin Durant at that point. I'm just saying, like, I don't. I know the player option is there. If I'm Dallas, I'm like. And I know that there's no like handouts and there's no charity and all that kind of stuff. I get it. But you have just literally dropped a bomb on your franchise. You can't mess with Kyrie Irving right now, because if you mess with Kyrie Irving, then guess what happens? You're basically proxy messing with Anthony Davis, who's probably going to drop the I want out of Dallas card on you. Okay? So the way to keep this together, the way to create a magnet for other star players like Kevin Durant is to keep it together. Pay Kyrie. Tell everybody around the league, we're good. We got Kyrie, we got Davis, we want to go get Durant. Because Kyrie's going to play next year. It's only a matter of when. Last night.
Go ahead. Finish and then come back to me.
So last night we were talking, it looked like a possible ruptured patella tendon, a ruptured quad tendon, and these things would have been devastatingly bad, like even worse than Klay Thompson, right, with the Achilles and stuff like that. The patella tendon is usually a career ender. The quad rupture is usually a career ender. And this isn't a career ender. It's an ACL. I actually thought this was good news, Doc. When I saw today the Shams bomb, Kyrie Irving torn ACL out for the year, I was like, this is a best case scenario based on what we saw last night.
I have a different take. I think Kyrie is like, screw Nico, screw Dallas. KD ain't coming there next year. I mean, even if Kyrie plays in February or March, he's not going to be Kyrie. He's not going to be Kyrie until the season after next. I don't think KD's going to Dallas. I don't think KD's probably like, what are they doing over there? They're kicking their fans out. They're raising their ticket prices. They're getting rid of Luka. Like, I don't think the vibe in Dallas, to me, is so toxically bad that I can't imagine anyone willingly going there. So I think Kyrie's going to opt in, get paid, take Dallas's money, and then he's out. And you add the knee injury into it all, and he's like, I just got bad juju and bad vibes about this place. I got to get out of here. Like I think Dallas is moving to Vegas, dude. That's what I think. All right, that's what I think. You said what you think. I think we're good. Who are the rest of your guys?
All right. So the rest of my streamers.
If you want to retort to that, feel free. I don't care.
No, I mean, Dallas to Vegas. Now we're in the Twilight Zone. I don't I don't know anything about that. The Mavs aren't leaving Dallas. I can tell you that. Dallas is a huge market, and they're not leaving Dallas. And I know the ties of the DeMond family and all that kind of stuff. They're not leaving Dallas. That'd be like an over the commissioners. I don't want to complete that sentence. I don't know, dude. I think Kyrie Irving's going to come back next year, and I think he's going to be Kyrie Irving when he comes back.
If I would have told you that Dallas was going to trade Luka in the middle of the night, you would have been like, you're crazy, bro. That's not happening. I just don't put anything past these people at this point. Like I'm completely out. I have all this Dallas gear in my house that I now have to like sell on eBay for $3 a piece because nobody wants it.
Not yet. They'll come back around. You mentioned Bogey Bogdanovic. You mentioned Kyle Filipowski. Thank God I was able to say his name correctly. The top 5 players for Utah are out. And I'm going to talk more about this in Ricky Props, Doc, because I've got some Filipowski vibes in Ricky Props. But I think he's going to have a terrific game. He's my favorite streamer tomorrow night. I'm so happy I picked him up in the Cam Dynasty because he may be a keeper. Like I like his stat set. I like where we're going here with Filipowski. And again, Collins out, Markkanen out, Kessler out, Sexton out. I'm forgetting a guy. Like their main guys are all Markkanen. Their main guys are all out. Okay, Filipowski's going to have a game. You mentioned the Dallas guys. I want to piggyback you on Najee Marshall. Okay, I said it on. What day is it? I said it on Monday night after we saw the Kyrie injury that Najee Marshall is my favorite pickup. I actually picked him up in advance of Tuesday's games, and Dallas did not play on Tuesday. Again, that's a violation of a rule that I have. But when I get hot on a pickup, and I think that there may be some interest in some stuff like that I go for him. I don't want that in that league. Oh, damn, I missed on Najee because I waited a day. So I picked him up. Jaden Hardy is out. Okay, did you know that? PJ Washington out. Kyrie Irving, Daniel Gafford, Derek Lively. I feel like I'm forgetting like 2 other guys that are out, okay? Najee Marshall's going to get 30-plus minutes, and he's going to put up goodie lines. I'm telling you right now, he's not a great three-point shooter. It's going to be 0, 1, or 2 in every game, but he's going to have a lot of steals, and he's going to be a PRA machine. So I like Najee, and I want to stay with Dallas here, Doc. A guy named Kai Jones is on the fantasy radar. Kai Jones is the new Moses Brown in Dallas, bro. He went 21 points, 8 rebounds, 1 block in his last game. And dude,
that's his only game for Dallas.
That's a pretty strong opening statement. I mean, look, do I love Kai Jones? No. Okay. We're talking streamers here. Kai Jones is definitely a streamer. Like if I'm going to waivers and I need a big, damn, Filipowski got picked up. Go get you some Kai Jones, yo.
You may love Kai Jones a week from now, dude. Because Dallas literally became the worst team in the NBA last night. Like, it's over. Like, why would you not play Kai Jones and Max Christie and any other young gun you can
Your
find?
Boy Prosper. Your boy Omax.
Omax could be a beast down the stretch. He might even be better than, dare I say, Damian Baugh. I
He's
mean,
definitely going to be better than the guy. Can't shoot. He's a bricklayer.
Damian Baugh, dude. I can't wait. I can't wait till Damian Baugh extracts his revenge on you.
You
Exacts
ain't
his
winning
revenge.
30. You ain't winning 30 deep with Damian Baugh, man.
I am gonna win 30 deep with Damian Baugh. I'm telling you right now. Dude, this Jaden Hardy injury is not anything like like Kyrie Irving's. But you know whose it is like? It's like Jaren Jackson Jr., who's out for probably 2 to 3 weeks at least.
Our boys are dropping like flies, man. Sabonis, Kyrie, JJ. This is a joke, dude.
Jaden Hardy went down hard last night too. So it is Dinwiddie and Exum season in the backcourt, and it could be Kai Jones, Maxi Prosper. Oh man, I can't even say them without laughing. It's going to be Maxi Prosper, and it's going to be Kai Jones, and it's going to be Najee Marshall, and it's going to be just Scrubville. Dallas is already refunding all these season ticket holders now. After they jacked up the rates and Kyrie went down, everybody on Twitter today was like, I am out. I am completely out until Nico's gone. And we're just going to see a G League Dallas squad out there balling. And I bet you that some of the guys we've just talked about are going to be difference makers in fantasy leagues. I just think they are. And it could be Kai Jones, who's played one NBA game for the Dallas Mavericks.
And he had 21 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 block.
And they said before the game, they said, yeah, I told Kai Jones I'm going to him tonight. He's going to play big minutes. I think he led the team in minutes on Monday night, if I'm not mistaken. So anyway, what a shit show that is.
Most definitely. Jordan Poole is out, folks. It's Rick Kamla, Hall of Famer Steve Alexander, Fantasy NBA Today, Sports Ethos Fantasy Basketball.
Is Jordan Poole done? Are we done?
I don't know. Signs are pointing to maybe to probably it's an elbow. He's a shooter. They picked a good body part to kind of and I just hate this, this shutting. They're losing every game with Jordan Poole. You don't need to shut him down. Maybe he's actually hurt. I don't know. I mean, you're playing Chris Middleton and Marcus Smart. That tells me that they're not shutting down Jordan Poole.
Good point.
Jordan Poole. They don't. They just don't. They're already dead freaking last. So that's my answer to that. Keyshawn George is questionable for this game. But fire up some Bub. We know as we speak right now that Jordan Poole will not play in this basketball game. And when Poole is out, Bub Carrington is a go because he's going to start for you. Take a look at Duncan Robinson as well if you need threes. He's rolling right now, guys, playing very good ball. Good PRA, the 3 or 4 3 balls. Jaquez out, Ware out, Wiggins
out. Yeah.
Jovic out, Davion Mitchell questionable, and he just missed the last game. So maybe on the dark side of questionable here. So Duncan Robinson to me is a good streamer here. And then it's a little like there. I mean, look, JJJ is out, Doc, Zach Edey, Brandon Clark, Gigi Jackson, Vince Williams. Like, I think all those guys are going to have upticks. It's going to be, I don't know, give me like Edey's frankly playing good ball, dude. Like the last 3 games, like I was on him and then he just crapped the bed for like 2 weeks, dude. It's like, bro, where'd your game go? But he's like recharged or something, man. I think people should be looking at Edey a little bit more closely right now.
I can do that. I wish Santi was healthy right now, man, because this could be Santi Aldama's season. Like he could blow up if he was healthy right now and JJJ's out. Like he could go off, and maybe he'll play. Maybe he'll play tonight. I don't know, but Aldama's going to be nice. I don't trust GG Jackson. I just don't. But the other dude you said, who's the kid? I can never remember his
Vince
name.
Williams.
Yeah, Vince Williams. Vince Williams was really fun at times last year.
He's a goody guy.
He has not been very fun this year, but with Triple J out, it could be starting tonight. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of dude between Utah and Charlotte and Memphis. Like there's a lot of stuff going on where there's going to be like here we are, man. I don't know who coined the term silly season. I think you or me may have been a part of that. I don't think silly season was talked about as a thing before 1999. And that's when you and I came into the game. I feel like one of us might have coined that phrase, but we are in the middle of it.
All right.
Whoever came up with silly season, good job. Genius.
All right, so let's get to Doc. Let's get to 3 situations or players to watch, man.
All right.
Let me give you. Let's go back and forth here a little bit. I'll give you one. We got 3. Let's go back and forth here. I give you Malik Monk and Keon Ellis because Malik Monk is questionable for this game, Doc, and it's a toe injury. Like he might not play. Okay, I would let you know if I was feeling he'll play. You know. I don't know. This is a legit questionable. So Keon Ellis, obviously, Doc, if you don't have Sabonis, if you don't have Malik Monk, Keon Ellis, like that's a Keon Ellis game. So he would become a very, very top streamer at that point. All right, let's go back and forth here.
You're not going to believe this, but I also had Malik Monk and Keon Ellis on my list. And we all know that Aaron Brewski is to Keon Ellis as I am to Luka Doncic, and you are to Julius Randle. Dude, Keon Ellis, if Malik Monk is out, you want Keon Ellis in your lineup tonight. Like it's a fact because I think Keon Ellis is kind of tired of doing all this dirty work in the background and getting all these defensive stats and not turning the ball over and doing all this stuff to hold down the offensive stud on the other team. He's waiting to blow up. I really feel like this could be a Keon Ellis explosion. If Monk is out, I'm playing Keon Ellis. This is generic and stupid, but I just want to see what Utah and Washington do. I want to see who they put on the court. I want to see who's playing minutes. I want to see who they're previewing. Like, Utah is this close to just shutting it down and benching everyone all the time. Like, Markkanen, all those 5 guys that they're benching tonight have become unreliable because you don't know when they're going to play. Like they play one night, they sit out a game. They play, they sit out. Doesn't even have to be a back-to-back. Like it's just I don't want anything to do with any of it. I love Isaiah Collier. He's never on that list of guys that are sitting, right? Keontae George, he's never on that list. Kyle Filipowski, he's never on that list. Bryce Sensabaugh, never on that list. Micah Potter, never on that list. Like those are the guys I trust more than the studs. They just don't produce like the studs do. So it is what it is. Who you got?
I've got Jeremy Grant, questionable going into Wednesday night. Portland is playing at Boston. And obviously huge implications for Shaedon Sharpe because Denny Abdi is healthy. Tamani Kamara is healthy. Donovan Clingan and Anthony Simons are healthy. So, you know who gets booted out of the starting 5? That's Shaedon Sharpe. If Jeremy Grant comes back, Shaedon Sharpe's been one of the best players in the NBA over the last week and the 4-game stretch for him. And that is not hyperbole. Look at the back of the basketball card. I am looking also at that Washington situation, Doc, and I give you one more. And as we speak right here, it's a gigantic shoulder shrug. Jason Tatum, questionable. Jaylen Brown, questionable. Drew Holiday, doubtful. Kristaps Porzingis, doubtful. So what I give you is Sam Hauser, okay? And I didn't mention him with the streamers, but with all those guys either questionable or doubtful, there's going to be DNPs, and Sam Hauser would be a guy that you could maybe pivot to. Do you have any other situations or players to watch?
Well, I just want to say, as my daughter would say to me on your Sam Hauser take, hell yeah, brother. She says that to me all the time. She's like, hell yeah, brother. Which I think is hilarious. My little baby girl is like, hell yeah, brother.
That's funny.
I wrote in Buy Low, Sell High today. One of my players was the entire Boston Celtics organization. Those dudes are going to coast the rest of the way. All the guys you mentioned they're going to take every other game off like Utah is, because they have nothing to play for. Their only goal is to be healthy in the playoffs, unlike Utah. Boston is a mess right now. I don't think you want to be messing with Boston Celtics right now, even if they're studs, because you never know if Tatum or Brown or Derek White, you just don't know if they're going to play. So I think that's a great call. My only last thing to watch tonight is Duop Reef. Are we going to get another Duop Reef sighting? Is he going to become a thing? I don't know. But if he is, I want to know that information, because it helps me figure out what I'm doing with Donovan Clingan, helps me know what I'm doing with Jeremy Grant. And you're right. Shaedon Sharpe has been amazing. But if Jeremy Grant is back and Denny Abdi is healthy, Shaedon Sharpe is a sell high. He's still good, but he's sell high.
Coming off the bench, I mean, it's limited upside. You're going to get a lot of 12 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, no blocks, no steals, and 1 or 2 threes. I wrote in the waiver wire article on sportsethos.com that just hit about Shaedon Sharpe. I got anesthetized by the bench stat lines for him. And obviously, we're all mesmerized now by what he's doing as a starter, but you got to stay there. All right, so it is Cam, it is Doc, it is Fantasy NBA today. We are getting you ready for Wednesday night. Around the corner here, guys, we've got some ATS, we've got some Ricky props, we've got some Dr. A props. Top 3 risers, Doc. I give you 3 in rapid fire form. Christian Brown, and these are all for games played on Wednesday night. Christian Brown of the Denver Nuggets, Doc, is killing it, okay? He is number 12 in basketball monster value over the last week. 12, okay? 27 and 3, 0.7 blocks, 2 steals, 1.3, 3 balls, which is an uptick over what he usually does. He's just shredding right now. Mark Williams, center for the Charlotte Hornets, went back. Lakers, screw you with the failed physical. He is telling them he's been 23rd overall over the last week in basketball monster valuations, 21 and 14. 2 assists, 1.7 blocks, and 0.7 steals. And again, every night and every double-double, it is a double middle finger salute to the LA Lakers. And then, Doc, I give you Osar Thompson, who I told you all, hang in there. It's coming, and it's coming. It's here. 40th in basketball monster value over the last week, a PRA of 12, 5, and 4, half a block, 3.3 steals, and 67% from the floor. Those are my risers heading into Wednesday night. How about you, dude?
Is it weird that Christian Brown is still so hot? Do you remember when Russell Westbrook became such a big deal in Denver when Aaron Gordon was hurt? And then Gordon came back and it was like, oh, man, somebody's going to get squeezed. I thought it was going to be Christian Brown and Westbrook would still be the jam, but it's kind of gone the opposite way. Oh my God, Luka. Oh, so the fact that Christian Brown is still as good as he is surprising to me, but it is what it is, man. He's had a great season. he's been one of the better sleeper picks in fantasy this year. Like, he's done it all year, and props to him. I love what he's doing. You mentioned Mark Williams. I'm still trying to get my head around how he got traded to the Lakers. It feels to me like the Lakers, if they had Mark Williams, scary. That dude in the middle with LeBron and Luka and Austin Reeves, that's
Completely
scary
agree.
to me, because Jackson Hayes
completely
doesn't
agree.
scare me. And then but the Lakers are the ones who nixed it. Like, they failed him on his physical. I want the ESPN 30 for 30 on the Mark Williams Dalton Connect trade.
I can already tell you. I can tell you right now. LeBron James was pissed off that they're just throwing draft picks around for Luka after they would not ever trade draft picks for LeBron. Oh, now that we got Luka, you're trading all these draft picks. Oh, that's cool. I'm LeBron James, yo. That's why, Doc.
Okay.
That's why. LeBron James came in and pouted about trading a first-round draft pick and giving up his boy Dalton Connect. Let's not forget that. Remember the pictures, all the hugging, blah, blah, blah. He loves Dalton Connect. And I think LeBron James made the wrong move, Doc, because I would have the Lakers as the second biggest threat. The biggest threat to OKC in the West. Right now, I got Denver. But if they had Mark Williams, my answer to that question would be the Lakers.
Well,
but I think LeBron and Clutch Sports said, what are you doing? It's still LeBron's team. It's not Luka's team. I think that's what happened, Doc.
Dude, it still might be the Lakers as their biggest threat. They are rolling. I think, what are they, 16-2 or something?
They're not playing anybody right now, dude. Soft
they're
schedule.
rolling people. And Luka and LeBron, it's like Marino. Who were Marino's receivers? He had
Clayton and Duper, bro.
Dude,
Mark Clayton and Mark Duper. Let's
Austin
go.
Reeves is Duper, LeBron is Clayton, and Luka is Marino, and they are just friggin' rolling people. And I'm telling you, man, that OKC Lakers series, if we get that in the playoffs, I cannot wait. My guys are so much more boring than yours. Jonas Valanciunas, I don't think Domantas Sabonis is going to be back for a week. JV is a riser and a pickup right now. Santi Aldama, if he's healthy, we already talked about him. And Dinwiddie and Exum, we already talked about them. I know you're not into Dinwiddie. I feel like Dinwiddie is going to do something unless Dallas just totally cashes it in.
You're right.
Totally.
Once a week, he'll have an 18, 8-8, and the other 3 games he'll play like garbage.
But there's no other people to handle the ball. It's him and Dante Exum. That's it. That's all that's left. Unless they want to turn Max Christie into a point guard, which I would get behind that movement. That would be amazing.
Give it to Naj, man. Give it to Naj.
Let Naj
come downhill on you, bro. He'll dunk it down your throat, yo. Give it to Naj.
You got any fallers?
I got some followers, bro. I actually I did this a little bit while some of the games were going on Tuesday. I wrote down Naz Reid and Jaden McDaniels. I'm scratching them out. Did you see the lines they had on Tuesday night?
Yeah, but it's one game, dude. Julius Randle's gonna mess them up.
But I mean, look, after what I saw on Tuesday, I got to take them off the list. Maybe they're fallers. I got to take them off the list. Who do I have here? Ooh, Klay Thompson, stinky doo-doo over the last week, Doc. Remember, he hit a high note there for about 2 weeks, right? Right around the All-Star break, because he was feeling like the island vibes, like the Bahamian vibes and stuff like that. And but now it's the reality of we suckitude in Dallas. He's 12 points and 3 threes per game over the last week. Hello, Tim Hardaway Jr. Hello, waiver wire.
If Kyrie and Luka were there, Klay Thompson would not be on that list because they'd be trying to go back to the finals. That dream is over. So, yes, you're right.
And then I have Max Christie. Tim September. The tree has fallen over in the
No,
forest, man.
no. You're wrong.
Homie out of legs, dude.
You're
8
wrong.
4, 8 4 and 4, 1 steal, 1.33s. Terrible efficiency over the last week. Got no legs, bro. He's not
Buy
ready for
low.
this.
Buy low.
Buy low on Max Christie.
Yep.
Nobody on the face of the planet is buying low with Max Christie. No one.
Dude, it's coming. I'm telling you. There's no one left.
Way. He's
There's
on the waiver wire. You don't even have to trade for him. Just go pick him up.
Someone's got to do something on that G League squad.
Stop it. Naj, I'm telling you, Naj is going to go 30, 10, and 10 every night, bro, with 3 steals. I'm telling you. Naj. All right, let's get to the betting and the ATS and the props. You ready? I promise to start talking like that.
Yeah.
Did you have any followers?
Well, I was going to say Scoot Henderson has not been buttering my muffin lately. Like he's not doing enough. We need Anthony Simons to go away for Scoot to it. Scoot's going to be really good one day, but we're a year too early. The Celtics, as I said, somebody's taking a night off every game the rest of the way. Get used to it. If you have Al Horford, I have him in my 30 deep lineup. I need to get him out of there because I don't know when he's going to play and when he's not going to play. And then LaMelo Ball, Dorito ankles, shutdown alert. And then we get to see Damian Ball and my boy KJ Simpson become silly season heroes. That's all I got.
No, I mean, literally, dude, I love you, but like,
it's coming, dude.
Who's excited to watch Damian Ball and KJ Simpson over LaMelo Ball, one of the most exciting players of the last generation in the NBA? LaMelo Ball literally is one of the most exciting players of the millennium. And you would rather watch KJ Simpson and Damian Ball. What is wrong with you?
Damian Ball's ankles are made out of tomahawk steak. You know, that big, huge $200 steak they bring out on a huge bone. Like his ankles are made out of T-bone steaks.
Oh my God! All right, who do you like against the spread on Wednesday night, dude?
I got Boston minus 10.5 at home. I need to pull up the schedule. We're running out of time, aren't we?
We are. We got to go.
Oh, we're good.
What are we doing here? Are you on Boston minus 10.5? Or I mean, what are we doing?
I'm going to tell you. I got to tell you who they're playing, though. I got to pull it up.
They're home against Portland.
Home against Portland minus 10.5. I'm in, even though they're going to rest half their team. I'm in on Milwaukee minus 9.5. That is the Milwaukee Bucks on a back-to-back against the G League Dallas Mavericks at home. Like, so this is at Milwaukee playing against a team full of guys you've never heard of, such as Kai Jones and Dante Exum. So I like Milwaukee there. I like the Clips at home plus 1.5 against your and Brewski's Detroit Pistons. Ooh, wait, they're getting 2.5. So the Clippers are at home without Norm Powell. Maybe Norm Powell plays.
No, he ain't playing, dude. He's out. There's 10 days out to an evaluation with him. He's out.
On Norman Powell?
Dunsky.
Oh, I did not see that. Clippers are plus 2.5 at home against the Pistons, and they have James Harden and Kawhi Leonard and Ivica Zubac. I'm taking that. They are playing a back-to-back. They played on Tuesday night. I don't know how that went, but I like the Clippers plus 2.5. And then Denver at home like I like a lot of this. Denver at home -6.5 against the Kings. Denver needs to start making some sort of statement. Like they're behind the Lakers now. They're the number 3 seed in the West. So I like that one. And then OKC -7.5 at Memphis with no Jaren Jackson Jr. Thunder are going to roll them. I love it.
We're on a lot of the same stuff here. I am also on now. Look, I got to give you an asterisk or two. Okay, I am on Milwaukee -9.5 at home against Dallas. If Giannis and Dame play, if either of them do not play, I'm not playing that. OKC and Memphis. I am on this. Okay, OKC -7.5. I don't care about Aldama. I mean, he's a good player and stuff like that. But if Ja Morant plays, you know what? Screw it. I'm in on that one. I'm in on that one. I don't think Ja Morant's going to play. He's just, I don't, it's just Ja Morant. He misses games. Half man, half a player, blah, blah, blah. So I'll take that. But the Milwaukee one is conditional. I give you the Washington Wizards. I'm playing the Washington Wizards, Doc, -4.5. I'm going there. You know why? Because they're at home. And I don't think that the Utah Jazz, the G League Utah Jazz, can go on the road and beat anybody. Okay. And I think Washington has some pretty good players. All right. Justin Champagne's like, give me the rock. Yo, I'm ready over here. They're still playing Middleton, still playing Smart. They're not playing Poole. I got Washington -4.5. And Doc, I got Cleveland -10.5 because they house everybody. All right. Did you see what they did to the Bulls tonight, dude? The Bulls had like a 15-point lead, and Cleveland in the fourth quarter just went, see ya, it's been fun. Like 20-point lead. They pushed a fucking button, dude, and just went, bye. Okay. Dude, Cleveland is going to the finals. I'm telling you right now, they are dominant, dude. They're -10.5 at home against Miami. Cleveland is 11-2 in the second of back-to-backs this year. You know why? Depth. They're probably the deepest team in the league. And Doc, you have Miami here without Jaquez, without Ware, without Wiggins. Davion Mitchell is questionable. Come on. It's going to be Ty Jerome and DeAndre Hunter and Sam Merrill and all these mofos out there drilling threes and another Cleveland party, man. So I like Cleveland, Washington, Milwaukee with the asterisk, and OKC. Sometimes we go with one game or two games. I'm with you. I kind of liked the board here on Wednesday against the spread. Look, we got 5 minutes to go here. What kind of props you got for me, brah?
Doc props. If Santi Aldama plays, I like the over. This Nuggets Kings thing without Domantas Sabonis, Jokic is going to have a field day. This is an automatic triple-double. You know that Jokic is averaging 29, 13, and 10 on the season. Bet the Jokic triple-double. Let it rip. Should be a competitive game. Like, it shouldn't be a blowout. Jokic is going to he's going to Jokic. Also, speaking of Jokic, my son today, Soren, was like, Dad, who's going to win MVP? I'm like, Shea. And he's like, what? He's like, Jokic is averaging a triple-double. Like, why is Shea going to win the MVP? I mean, because it's the best player on the best team. They have 50 wins. Nobody else in the West even has 40 wins. Like, it's Shea's MVP season. And he was like, but Jokic's numbers are better. Like, why does it matter? And then we got into a philosophical discussion about how my personal MVP award would go to the player that if you took them off their team, they would suck. So, like, in that case, Jokic would be an MVP because OKC's fine without SGA. They're not great, but they're fine. You take Jokic out of Denver, and they're trash. Sort of like taking Luka out of Dallas. Wink, wink. And then my last one is, can I find it? If Darius Garland plays against the Miami Heat, I'm going to go with Garland under points. Because as you pointed out last week, Miami shuts point guards down.
I like it, Doc. You the man. You the man. All right. Kyle Filipowski. Make it a one-player, three-leg parlay, Doc. I like the
Loaded
point
up.
prop over. I like the rebound prop over. I like the double-double prop for Kyle Filipowski. He is going to get 30 minutes in this game. And when he gets 30 minutes, he goes off, guys. 20 and 10. All right. Double-double, big points. I'm not frisky enough to go to the three balls. I want to keep it more with just the counting numbers here. But I literally have a three-pack of Filipowski for you. The point prop over, the rebound over, and the double-double, okay?
Love it.
Najee Marshall. I want y'all to play his point prop over, okay? I don't know what it is right now, nor do I know the numbers on Filipowski right here at the time that I just went to DraftKings. They don't have the props out yet on these guys, okay? Whatever the numbers are, okay? Because this isn't one of those, we're looking for value. I'm just telling you, I'm vibing out on these guys, okay? I don't care what Najee's number is, play over. I don't care what Filipowski's numbers are, play the over, okay? It's like with a Damian Lillard and a Trae Young, that's where we give you the thresholds, right? No, not here. Just go ahead and play the over and tell them your boy Ricky Prop sent you. And then the Russell Westbrook point prop over, Doc. He started the last game without Aaron Gordon. Julian Strawther is now out several weeks with knee or ankle. Did I have that written down? It is a knee. Okay, he's out at least 4 weeks with a knee injury. Strawther. So even if Westbrook has to come off the bench, right? There's no Strawther. Okay, so he will clearly be the sixth man. But his point prop's probably going to be a 12.5, 13.5. Play the over. It's at home against Sacramento, a run and gun, no defense team. This is going to be a Westbrook night. All right, so Westbrook's point prop over. Najee Marshall point prop over. I can't believe I just said that, but I did. And then Kyle Filipowski point prop over, rebound prop over, and double prop. All right, we are out, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! You are ready for Wednesday night. Go make some money, y'all. These are investment decisions. These are not bets. These are investment decisions. Shout out to our great producer, Andre Lemouche. Shout out to Dr. A. I am Rick Kamla. We appreciate you guys for joining us. Couple of reminders here. Subscribe to the Fantasy NBA Today podcast. Give us a 5-star review. Also, subscribe to the Sports Ethos YouTube channel and give the video a thumbs up. And go to sportsethos.com. Subscribe, set yourself up with a membership, and also download the app and get it on your phone. It's free, the Sports Ethos app. Go to your favorite app store and line it up. All right, this episode has been brought to you by Bet Online, and we will see you soon.